Okay, my name is Mary Welch and I'm going to do my phonics lesson plan. I chose second grade. My teacher objective is the teacher will fluently manipulate targeted sounds by adding, deleting, or substituting the sounds to create new words. My review is the teacher will review by introducing and modeling the chain game song using families A, T, and OP. This will check for understanding of yesterday's lesson. And I have the chain game song here. As a class, we will go over words on the smartboard that are spelled with AT or OP. And then after we've listed our words, we will do a little, I guess it's more like a chant of if you can spell at, then you can spell cat. If you can spell cat, you can spell chat. If you can spell chat, you can spell fat, and then we'll go on and on. And then for OP, if you can spell OP, you can spell hop. If you can spell hop, you can spell shop. And then we'll finish the song out with whatever words we chose to write on our smartboard. Then I will ask 3 questions. What words can you spell using the word family AT? Then we'll review. What words can you spell using the word family OP? And then we'll review those. What happens when you change the letters in the AT and OP word family? And they should recognize that we changed the word to another word. Okay, the purpose and importance. The purpose of the lesson is to help students look for patterns in words and make new words by adding, deleting, and substituting the sequence of letters. My continuity is past. Yesterday we learned about word families and read the book The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Today we will manipulate targeted sounds by adding, deleting, or substituting the sounds. In future, tomorrow we will review some of the words we created by playing a game. My objective, the learner will fluently manipulate targeted sounds by adding, deleting, or substituting the sounds to create new words. My motivation, the teacher will introduce the Sesame Street song by changes the beginning sounds or word family OP to make new words. And here is a short clip of just a little bit of that song.
You know what it's time for now?
I sure do. It's time for the word family song.
You're right. And today's word family is the family that ends with the letters OP, the op family. So, are you ready?
You better believe it.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, here we go now.
Right. You take an H, that's
And an O-P, op.
you put them all together and they spell hop. That's hop. H-O-P, hop.
That's hop. H-O-P, hop.
You take an H, that's
And an O-P, op.
you put them all together and they spell hop.
Hey, that's really cool. What's next? Oh, yeah.
Here's one. You take an M.
Okay. So after that, we will review some of the words that the Sesame Street characters made. That is a 2-minute and 16-second little song. My procedures, the teacher will use the smartboard to introduce and model the game Word Wizard. I'll describe it and then I'll show you. Each student will have a turn to come up to the smartboard and change the combination of letters to create new words. We will discuss each word and whether we add, delete, or substitute for each new word. You get to choose a book. Because we read The Hungry Caterpillar yesterday, we will use
A big monkey.
The Hungry Caterpillar. So the person says a big monkey. I would probably turn the volume down a little if I were in the classroom. And I would help them figure ape. A-P-E. Okay? Then I would say use the same letter in ape to spell a small green vegetable. Here we are rearranging the letters to spell P. Another word for friend. We can look and see P, A, L. Add one letter to the end of PAL to describe a light color. So all we're doing here is adding a letter to spell pale. Another word for jump, rearranging again, and now we have leap.
Use all the letters to find out what the caterpillar ate on Monday.
Our mystery clue, use all the letters to find out what the caterpillar ate on Monday, and we would remember that he ate an apple.
Nice job.
And then you can go to the next level. It'll do more words, and then it'll talk about Tuesdays, what the caterpillar ate on Tuesday. Okay. I would say something like, class, how many words did the word wizard make with the letters P, L, E, P, and A? And the student should be able to tell me there were 6 words created by rearranging letters into new words. The second activity is the teacher will introduce and model the activity mystery word on the smart board by showing students how to rearrange letters to make new words. The teacher will distribute letter squares to each student that will contain the letters T, S, A, E, B, and K. So each student would get these letters at their desk to start with. Okay? The teacher will begin by asking the students to think of words while she models on the smart boards. It would be doing it together, but they would have letters at their desk. I would be at the smart board. That way everyone understood. The teacher will begin by asking the students to think of words while she models on the smart board. The students will be using the letter squares at their desk to figure the mystery word. Okay, so examples, the student will be asked to think of a three-letter word that begins with B, and you use it to hit a ball. B, A, T. We have bat. The student will change the beginning letter to mean something you did in a chair. The beginning letter is B, so we need to change it to mean something that you do in a chair. We sat in a chair. Okay? The students will change the vowel in the middle of the word to make a word to tell you what you do when you put the dishes on the dinner table. Well, we're changing the middle letter. What do? We set the table. The student will keep the S and the E, okay, and put 2 letters in front to spell a word that tells you what a baseball player does. The student will keep the S and E and put 2 letters in front to spell a word that tells what a baseball player runs to. A base. And we keep going. Our mystery word is going to be a word where we can use all of our letters. And so at the end, we will eventually spell basket. We used all the letters we rearranged to make all of the words, when we used it to make our mystery word, which was basket. Okay? My closure, the teacher will ask volunteers to create a new word that has not been used in their mystery word activity. So they're thinking on their own of what new words they could spell that we haven't done already. A homework, the students will be assigned a word family to create at least 5 different words. Early finishers, the learner will write down their own words from a list of word families given to them. Special needs, the student with reading disabilities will be paired with a strong reader and extra attention from teacher during the activities to make sure they stay on task. The student that is English language learner will work with a paraprofessional for further assistance. Remediation, students who need extra help will be placed in a small group with a paraprofessional who will do reinforcement of the objective. And enrichment, the students will be giving new letter squares. They will have N, T, P, E, and S. Okay? To create words independently, they will write down the words they make up, and we will discuss with the class when everyone is finished. And that is all. Thank you.